Fit check. Fit check. Come here. Fit check.
Fit check.
Fit check.
Fit check.
We just came back from a party.
Party hardy.
Party animals.
Party hardy.
Yeah. I cut my hair.
Yeah.
Cut my hair.
He cut his hair.
My hair cut.
The hair was cut.
My hair cut. My hair cut.
Cut.
My hair. Okay, we're done with it.
Teeth brushing ASMR.
Nice. I don't fuck with that. I'm not doing that. Bye. Well, had a long day. Welcome back to Kilonova.
Welcome.
We're gonna try and do soft spoken from now on because it's calming, it's nice, but it's also as a topic, it has good reach on YouTube.
It's okay. Shut up.
Tona is having a crisis.
Not really. I just wish I had something to take the edge off, but I actually don't want that. So kicking old habits.
Alcohol, by the way, not heroin. I know you're looking at her and thinking she wants heroin, but it's alcohol.
I look like I do heroin.
Yeah. It's okay. I look like I do coke.
I don't actually look like I do heroin.
No. I just picked a random drug
I look
that was
healthy.
more extreme than alcohol. Okay, well, we missed a week. There was a lot going on. Grandma visited. Finished off all the upgrades, like the storage solution. The NAS is set up. We now have a total of like 20 usable terabytes and then 20 extra terabytes once we get 20 extra terabytes worth of backup. But 40 terabytes of total potential storage.
I finished putting my clothes into the new dresser and hanging things up and sorted out all my stuff. So I'm like officially moved in. Only took me like a year. I just need a couch now / bed. I have one in mind.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be good for now, you know, and I don't know. I'm looking for that. But I don't want to be too eager. Like, it's from IKEA. Like, maybe I could choose something that's more sustainable. I know a lot of people have IKEA couches, though, and they like them.
This one's
last.
IKEA couch.
Yeah.
It's just if you care if it was made by Swedish slaves or not.
Harrison and I saw Totoro this morning. That was my first time watching it. It was really good.
I grew up on it personally.
It was like... It was so fun and playful and...
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. Their expressions and... I don't know. He's like really good at... just like subtle, like everyday things that make life feel nice and beautiful. Like it doesn't have to be some huge plot line or some grand thing happening. There's a hint of magic, obviously, the Totoro, but
yeah, it's pretty innocent, like one of his more innocent films. But it was very like satisfying. Also, I realized some more things about similarities between it and Warm Tears, even though I consciously referenced it in the story. It's there was more that I didn't realize. But I guess that's what happens when you have childhood movies that influence your art.
Yeah, very true. We were talking about that with like Wizard of Oz. Because that movie probably influenced me to like movies and might be mesmerized by them. So when I was really, really little, like I can't even remember like most of my memories from then. Must have been like 4 or less, 4 years old or less. And I think that it infected me in a way that I didn't even really understand because I was so young. So only recently have I really been. I remember like when I first came to Portland, I went to Rocket Fizz. Shout out Rocket Fizz sponsoring this video. Not really. But they had a Wizard of Oz like metal poster, and I got it for my dorm because I just like wanted more stuff to put on my walls and decorate because it was fun, and I felt like it felt significant. I was like, oh yeah, I fucking love this movie, and I didn't think about it because it's something that I thought of as sort of childish for some reason and like not actually very good, but it's one that like sticks with you.
Wizard of Oz?
The Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
And then just like since then, which was like 5 years ago, I've been slowly realizing how much the Wizard of Oz has gone into my life ideologies and especially my art, which I know makes me unoriginal because like, you know, lots of filmmakers have that. But I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, I think it's just
validating.
Like, it's like the Godfather of, as in like heritage, not the movie Godfather. It's like it's one of the big like catalysts or inceptions into pop culture of like an idea that's super core to the human experience.
Yeah,
like you were saying
very
earlier.
pure to the human experience. The Godfather definitely is to family dynamics and like, I don't know, we're all born into a family that we have to deal with basically, and there's some parts of it we want to deal with and some parts that make us wish that we were not born into that family. And yet you never feel as good as you do when you're surrounded by people who you trust and love.
This is still related to Wizard of Oz, right?
Oh no, I'm talking about The Godfather.
Oh, yeah, you heard that I accidentally said Godfather, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie The Godfather because that actually is one of them that is often influenced through other works, and it's because of its core ideas about family.
I've never seen Godfather. Yeah, I was saying that The Wizard of Oz is sort of like the Godfather of...
Right.
And then I
Godfather.
corrected myself and was like, well, not the movie as in heritage. And then I was like, I rerouted to saying catalyst and like origin or inception point or something.
Did you guys get that?
Well, I think they heard me. I'm talking to the microphone, not you, so it's probably harder.
No, I heard you. I was just confused by what you were orienting around.
Well, guys, comment in the section.
Because we're talking about influential movies, and then you said The Godfather.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so...
Well, put in the comments...
And then you corrected yourself, but I couldn't tell what you were correcting.
I'm fucking confusing or not.
I'm sure we're both confusing, in a way.
I'm sleepy. I cut my hair today. Cue the supercut.
San Antonio, adventures for all time.
Why is this about you? This is my haircut time lapse happening.
He's getting a haircut.
There you go, that's better.
It's shorter now. Yeah. I hope this song's playing over the whole supercut.
Oh, it is. But I'm gonna make it quick. It's not gonna be lasting this long.
We're playing basketball.
Okay, now we're playing basketball. This took place earlier today.
People are gonna
before the haircut.
Love me singing because
I accidentally. Okay, so here's a little explanation for the time lapse right now. the basketball, when I repositioned the camera, I accidentally zoomed it in. It was on ultra wide.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty upset. It's supposed to be a 13 millimeter.
He was punching the stars on the walls earlier. And then he was seeing stars in his eyes.
Punching the stars and then I was seeing stars?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Maybe I was starred out.
Oh, yes. He tripled down. That's my guy right there. SOS. Saved.
I'm gonna hide in here. My eyes hurt, bro. I'm fucking tired.
He's trying to make a sound dome.
Initially, we were gonna do this in like early day, like right after the gym. But then I had to cut my hair, and that took like 2 hours. And that entire time, Tona was basically making all the food. I was gonna help her prep. I ended up helping a bit, but
not a lot of people ate our food.
What? Dude.
The veggie platter guy ate. But
veggie platter was crazy.
The pumpkin muffins and the brownies that we left.
Yeah, I wonder if the...
We should have brought some back home.
I didn't want them. I wonder if it was the fact that it was shaped into a pumpkin that like turned them off. Yeah, we didn't take pictures. Y'all have no reference for what the fuck we're talking about.
You're supposed to take pictures to add to this and to the supercuts.
I was gonna video some of his party, but it was a very chill party, by the way. We're talking like chill fucking...
It was nice.
Portland motherfuckers.
Chill Portland motherfuckers. They're not even, most of them are not even from Portland.
But they give off Portland vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do seem like people who you'd like who come to Portland.
Who
Portland natives are a bit pretentious, but Portland immigrants are... I'm just joking.
I'm basically a Portland
I'm joking.
immigrant.
I don't think Portlanders are... Portlandians are pretentious. I don't think that at all. And anyone, anywhere you go, can be pretentious. I can be pretentious.
Okay, basically...
Shit on.
Tona, I have to turn the audio down. You just gave me extra work to do. Now I have to like...
No, you should let that one blast. You should let that one blast. That'll make me look so stupid.
Okay, well then in the title I'll put ASMR except for like the timestamp. So like 10 minutes and 20 seconds to 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Tona's really fucking loud and annoying. And that's like a really long sentence. Okay, anyways, what I was going to say before you tooted out loud with your mouth.
Really fucking annoying. She tooted out loud with her mouth. She's a bad baby.
I was trying to be present and not record. And it's kind of satisfying to not record anything.
Yes, it is.
Especially when I feel like I should be really present and respectful to someone like Hassan, who deserves it. Not that like if I recorded, it would have been disrespectful, but I don't know, part of me wanted to follow the instinct of just like, I don't need to record this. I can just be here. But I'm also bummed because there was some solid potential for footage. Like when he stood up on the chair with all like the 3 crowns.
Yeah, that was cool.
And like gave a little speech, and then when they the birthday thing, like a match that was put into a... no one had candles, so they lit a match and stuck it into a cake. I thought that was funny.
And they put the candle on top.
And then the match went out in like a millisecond, yeah, and so they put a candle, like a full like wax candle on top of it, which was probably dirty, but anyways.
I thought about that.
When I saw someone do that, I was
pineapple.
like, oh Jesus, it was pineapple upside down cake.
But it was okay because they wiped it off after.
Yeah, they took a
in my brain,
bleach rag and just cleaned it.
Yeah, they like dabbed a little bit with bleach. Clean it right up. Happy birthday.
I love lying. About the bleach rag joke, by the way. Anything else?
Sen. I still just don't think I'm saying it right. Because I'm overthinking it. In my head, I'm thinking that it should be said with an accent. And then I just don't know.
Like what accent?
Esen.
Yasin.
Esen.
I just say Asan or
I'm pretty
Asen.
sure it's Esen. Esen.
Okay. Baby, chill. I've been cutting my hair for like 4 years now. You can watch me struggle to cut my hair. If you scroll back and go to the time lapse. Basically, my strategy is to get a mirror in front of me, mirror behind me, and have one of them slightly angled, and then just turn around and back and forth every time I need to look at the back left or back right side. And then I do the thing where you like pull up a section of the hair and then cut it randomly. And then when it falls down, it's texture and not flat. And so it's like really uneven and random, but from a distance, it looks like a haircut. That's all that matters. Like, I've saved probably like $300. So are you... Alright. I'm just gonna nod off for a bit while Tona like actually talks.
So, I've been a little bit...
I've been a bad girl.
I haven't been getting good sleep. I've been having bad dreams. The dreams blend into the days. Days quickly turn into the nights where I dream again.
Because she really, really wants to relate to Pearl so bad.
It's cringe for him to mention Pearl. I am her. Meadows, so not in anymore.
Okay.
Fuck!
You don't know how to keep your mouth shut, do you?
I don't know how to keep my mouth shut.
Just gotta talk quietly, that's all.
That's literally how you keep your mouth open, my dear. Frankly, I don't give a damn.
Frankly, you don't understand the function of a mouth being closed or open.
Harry thinks I should talk like this. Rubber ducky.
Was that a reference?
It's not a reference. Are you a reference?
What does this video diary become?
Are you a reverend? Because
we missed 1 week and we forgot how to talk.
I've been naughty.
I guess I'll update about the project.
Hey, I was doing 30 ASMR for 10 seconds.
Okay, continue.
10 seconds weren't up. Sometimes Harrison does this little thing. He'll take his 2 fingers. He only has 2. He'll stick them in his mouth. He'll slobber them up, and then he'll pop them out like this. And then he'll take those 2 fingers in motion in the air. Like he's sticking the 2 fingers up something. And then once they're stuck, he starts putting it up in the air with his, like he's carrying something really heavy, like a human body. He's lifting them up. It's something like this. Yeah, I think it's a joke or something. I don't really know about these Gen Z kids these days.
She's 3 years older than me. I got myself a MILF.
Stop exposing my cougar hood.
Tori.
Nobody here knows that.
One of the first things Tori said to me was something about you being a cougar, and I thought it was so funny.
Oh my god, why did she say that? She thought it was so funny.
Cheerful tortoise, like, graduation
with the
rate
fish
for you.
bowl. No. Dude, I was so fucking drunk.
I don't know.
I need to stop drinking, which is why I'm not drinking anymore, unfortunately. Only unfortunately right now, because right now I am triggered.
So don't create unrealistic standards, but you're just gonna feel bad about yourself when you find a reason to drink.
Okay, when I say I'm not drinking anymore, I don't mean like I'm not having drinks from time to time, but right now I am trying to reflect on myself and my drinking career.
Right.
So I don't mean that I'm never gonna drink again.
Career.
But I'm trying to be more mindful and consider. If I do drink to the point of getting tipsy, it's only gonna be at home with Harrison. I'm not doing that in public anymore.
CEO of drinking with Harrison tipsy alone. I said that not to make a reference to the CEO thing, but because you said career.
He thinks he's cool because he's got these references from eons ago.
Eons ago.
Was that like in 2020? Anything that happened in 2020 doesn't count.
Dude, I'm not making a reference to the CEO memes.
We hop timelines.
Just because it happened doesn't mean it's...
Diddy? I'm literally just a Valorant NPC, but not an NPC person. They're not NPCs, but they might as well be, you know?
Valorant NPC ASMR.
AKA bot. I've been called a bot on Valorant. It's mean.
Yeah.
Bro, Clove's a bot for real. Clove's a non-binary bot. Shut the fuck up.
In the second video diary we did, I like our joke about we unplanned. I give up. we made a joke and committed to it without talking to each other about it. And we just went with it on camera, and it was nice. Memories.
What was it about?
It was about you being a bot in Valorant. Yeah. And we kept going on about how it's like a really good thing. Like, you're just so robotic that you can kill everyone perfectly. Your aim is so good.
I remember that now.
And, like, the joke was that, like, because that was early on in me coaching you, you were like... I was, like, telling you it was a good thing. Like, no, they're complimenting you. They're calling you a robot because you're so good at aiming. Anyways, so long ago, we were different people back then.
I'm a robot who's gonna have ice cream with honey instead of alcohol. Unless Harrison convinces me otherwise. Unless Harrison's like, Tony, I really, really want to drink alcohol. You like, love it. Harry, I don't really want to, but an experience with you is always worth it. That's what he does whenever I suggest debauchery. He'll be like, well, I guess an experience with Tony is worth it.
Yeah, but I also want her to have autonomy. That's something she's expressed. Okay, well, you were making a joke and I'm being serious, sorry, but...
I do want autonomy, okay? Stop making it sound like I'm a kept woman who has to fight for autonomy.
That's not what I was
saying. Of course I have autonomy.
Well, okay, now you sound like you're not sure of yourself.
Ew, that was a gross laugh, Tony.
No, that was cute. Bitch. That was cute. I was just saying that...
I'm Satan.
You know what? I'm putting her up for sale. In the comment section, bid. How much do you want for her?
No, Harry.
She's really nice. She's a fucking handful, though. I mean, like, goddamn. I got a babysitter.
He's a handful, too. He talks about being unattracted to human bodies all the time. He says he wishes I was furry cartoon girl from Newgrounds. What am I supposed to do with that? He wants me to be a porn star mom who teaches sex with Newgrounds.
I don't know, to recover from that, man.
Everything you heard here is a lie.
No, I mean...
It is a lie.
It's half-truths.
There's truths in there. I'll let you decide what. But the statement was a lie. He does not wish I was that well.
See, like... That... Okay, wait, we're supposed to be doing soft-spoken.
He wishes that I could turn into that at will, but not that I was
also,
not myself.
I need to clarify some extra so it's not one-sided. Personally, I wish I was like a Neko girl. That sounds sick. Cat girl.
I know what Neko means, baby. Baby.
Oh.
Of course I know what Neko means.
This is our relationship. You know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like being a Neko girl would be sick. Also, just visually satisfying. I want to feel content with my body. I feel like that's definitely a solid escapism thought, is becoming a Neko girl.
If you were a Neko girl, you might wish you were a average-looking, intelligent young man.
Okay, guys, note average-looking, comma, intelligent. So not average intelligent. Just want to make sure I'm like like intelligent as in like godly.
He's more than average-looking too.
I'm
you don't
like
have to agree with me.
Below
Okay,
average
Slimy?
looking.
I think that I'm sorry, I'm being so weird. I'm just so weird. I don't know what to do. I'm such a weird girl. Nobody understands me.
Again, up for sale. Bids in the comments.
Up for sale. It's a hefty price. If you want extra stuff, like, you know, if you want to use things other than, anyways, look at the link in the comments. It'll take you to a website where you can look at what options you want. Depending on that, you know, my rates go from as low as $19 to $2 million. So.
Is $1 million like 4,000 nights?
$1 million is that I will let you use my nostrils for whatever you like.
You have to do coke.
Oh, no drugs.
What the fuck?
Aphrodisiacs.
$1 million?
No.
And I can't make you do coke?
No.
What was the point?
Why would you want to make someone do coke? Why don't you go to any bar and be like, hey, I have some ski hills in the bathroom. Do you want to come?
You ever heard someone say ski hills? I've never heard ski hills.
I think it's called slopes or something. Like, hey, you want to hit the slopes in the bathroom with me?
My urge to just say, it's called bumps was very strong. But it's one of those
that's part
jokes.
of the joke. There's so many different ways to say it. Oh.
I know. That's the thing, is like, sometimes I want to make jokes that are intentionally...
Oh, I like that too. I do that too.
Like, confusing to the other person, or like
I like
cringe,
that.
or like self...
I feel like it's a sadistic part of myself.
Yeah, I want it to be like, I think you mean slopes, and like be really dead serious about it. But like, I got scared off about making those kinds of jokes in high school. What is that?
Saw trap?
Yeah, but like, why? I got that.
You actually did.
Yeah, it was struggling at the like, oh, don't do it, don't do it. Anyways, I got scared off of making those kinds of jokes in high school because I just got like gaslit after. Like, no, you...
He got his gas fucking lit.
I got my gas
Like, they
lit.
waited for him to toot.
Yeah,
no, they fed him like a nice bean burrito. And Harrison's like, oh shit, man, thank you for his bean burrito. And he doesn't know
fold
that, like,
me in half and they start fucking...
his ass is out and they're ready for his toot. And they got a lighter ready below.
Bids are starting at $2. I need gas money.
Gaslit. I personally know how to gaslit, so that's also some of the features that I offer. Gas litting and lighting. So.
Okay, anyways. I would like make a joke and they would not believe that it was intentional, and that just fucking irked me.
Oh my god, I hate when people do that.
I fucking hated it. I was like, you really need to have like an ego over me to the point where you don't want to believe me that I can make a funny joke. And I just like stopped making jokes.
Yeah,
But I also
was
like
that
blacked
too.
out a lot of that group in my memory. So I just have like just random flashes. So there was probably like good times that I had, but like I only remember like the most annoying shit ever.
Yeah.
And there's like some fucking lows in annoying. It wasn't just like, oh, it's annoying. It's like, oh, that's fucking mean. But like, why would you reach that mean in like a good friendship? High school, I guess. I mean, fuck. Those were immature as hell.
I had a similar experience with things in high school. I also just think that, like, I felt so bad about myself in high school. I was constantly playing this character. Cringe. I'm not gonna high school trauma dump right now. I've just been recently been thinking about the way that I treat people from my hometown when I see them now. And it's like this weird, like, shameful presence because, I don't know, it's way different from how I acted around them in high school, though. Nobody knows me. I'm a weirdo.
I don't fit in.
I don't fit in. I don't want to fit in.
I don't want to fit in.
You see me? Have you ever seen me without this hat?
What?
Have you ever seen me without
I haven't taken this
a
hat
bottle
off.
of ice cream in my hand? That's weird. That I've never actually had that in my hand and I just said that. I'm a weirdo.
I'm not saying that I was super mature in high school emotionally, but I do feel like I had an intellectual advantage. Not as like an ego thing, but as like if we're talking statistics, like a D&D sheet. If I had like one extra point in like some niche area of intellect, it definitely made things uncomfortable in several situations where it's like hard to talk to certain people because there's like,
oh yeah, that's true.
just like you can't talk to certain people. I mean, everyone, you know, is like that.
I don't know if you should
just
call that intellect, more so like just knowledge. Because it's, I don't know, I feel like intelligence is maybe like more about mechanism versus knowledge is about like how much information you have.
okay. Then knowledge and wisdom go hand in hand, so I'll just call it
Like
wisdom.
Yeah, sure. Because I think the way that it's used commonly on the streets, from my knowledge, is that intelligence is used to show like
Heroin.
the mechanics of how someone's brain is working, versus knowledge, like someone who's knowledgeable is like they have a lot of information. They have a lot of facts, knowledge, history, blah, blah, blah. They have basically a lot of memory storage. Versus like, you know, someone who thinks fast but hasn't had that much access to knowledge is probably intelligent. They're just have less knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell where I'm at on that spectrum. At the high, I don't know where I was at in high school. I mean, I don't know where I'm at now. I don't know where I am. I'm in bed. On a floor. I had a nightmare the other day.
To love me.
I've had a nightmare forever.
Me.
Oh shit. That's gonna be loud. Take the fucking necklace off. Repeat that, Antonia. You want people to love you? Why would you want
Or
that?
me. For who I am. Anyways, you were saying about your nightmare.
Anyways, you were saying about your depression.
No, that's all. That's all I was gonna say. Because I was just talking. I wasn't thinking about what I was gonna say. I was just talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say what you're gonna say.
Well, I don't really want to explain the nightmare because there'd be like, also nightmares at extreme, but it was definitely like, it was frightening and uncomfortable to the point where I woke up and like looked around the room and saw open closets and was like, okay, don't think about the open closets. It wasn't like a monster thing. It was like a reality distortion thing that requires too much context and also, I guess, personal information for me to be comfortable talking about, I guess. But it basically uprooted and I guess reminded me of like the things that I fear most, which like horror to me is like cosmic horror, and not in the like Cthulhu sense, but in the more reality based sense. So it's not necessarily cosmic horror, but if we're saying cosmic horror as in the fear of the unknown and the things outside of humans, then technically it still lies within that area. But basically, like Truman Show on crack. That shit scares me a lot. Like
Okay,
how.
it hurts my back to say like this.
Okay. Well, just scoot back over here and then be flat.
There's all this space over there.
Hey, come here. Basically, like an example would be if you are talking to someone and their face just starts blending into other faces that you're familiar with, and you just start to derealize from reality, and out of fear.
Mukbangs.
I do mukbangs on streams. I eat noodles. I fucking love that. And
Like,
shut up.
sorry.
That's a good ass skit though. You should. Damn, your ass is fat.
Yeah,
Shawty
got a fatty.
Yeah, basically. Is he 17 minutes? Yeah, okay.
Shawty is a thing.
Basically, like. Yeah, Truman Show on crack. So, if you watch Truman Show, empathize with Truman, and then imagine that is constant and so perfect that there's no feasible way you would know. Take that fear of like not trusting your reality, not trusting the people around you, not trusting your story, therefore your path, therefore everything that's in front of you. Take that. That's one part of it. And then also take the literal like psychedelic hallucination sense of reality where human faces blend into one another and then you don't know who you're talking to. The human isn't real. The other is all the same being. You are isolated. Your walls aren't even real. They're deception. Everything you do, everything you interact with is fake. And it could be to the point where like someone might be putting these things here, but that's more of a Truman Show thing, and I don't really think my fear, like that's obviously a fear, but that's more of like a God-related fear, like a monotheistic related fear, but I don't think that really registers. For me, it's like, it's not even conceivable. Like you don't know why is everything not real? What is real? You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. So then you have the Truman Show on crack. Now you got reality and deception, or reality and perception issues, like the way you see reality, the way reality reacts and sees you. So you got those two factors. And then like they just fuck each other. And that's how you see reality. And there's other things that go into that, smaller little worlds that collide into those two worlds. And that's
just like the fear of what you can't know.
Mm-hmm. And that just torments me. Like serial killers, like, yeah, they're scary. They're on a human level, but I don't really like humanity or like empathizing with humans or being around humans or thinking about humans. At least I think I don't like those things. And so the things that scare me are exterior from that, and like are the things that
it's kind of crazy that those things don't really like scare me anymore as concepts.
What?
But every now and then, if I tap it, like cosmic horror, I guess.
Oh.
Like obviously, like as a concept, like those are like freaky. Like, you know, like the idea of, you know, Truman, Matrix, nothing's actually real.
Oh, Matrix
You're
too,
actually a cell inside of someone's body experiencing life or all those kinds of things. The concepts is pretty freaky, but they don't generally make me feel very scared, but I can tap into the feeling every now and then. And then I can get freaked out from that. So I do think that like if in a movie there was cosmic existential horror, I can get as well. It would make me empathize with the feeling of that fear. Yeah. Like one of them that for some reason I think is a really icky feeling is everything in this room is made up of tiny eyeballs that are watching you.
Do you hear that noise?
I think it's a washer and dryer.
Where?
Coming from theirs. If their place is parallel to ours.
I've been living here for like 2 years. I've never heard that noise.
Sounds like washer and dryer. Maybe your next door neighbor is grinding up bodies.
Got a big meat grinder with a handle.
Yeah.
Good crank.
Okay, sorry, and the eyeballs, if everything was eyeballs, because then I just start, I combine that idea with this reality is not like real. It's just what we're making it be because we're sharing the reality. And it kind of coincides with like the idea of atom, that particle theory or whatever. Not just
the perception particle theory where you look at it.
Yeah, where when you're looking at it, it does what you want it to do, but then when you look away, it can move or defy what we know to be like stable physics, whatever. What we know, anyways. It feels suffocating. If I'm just this weird being that's in a room full of eyeballs, or I am the eyeballs as well, but then what is this soul that's experiencing humanity? Like, if I'm part of the universe, but I'm also tied to this body, then there's a small gap of a window where I do live and die as Antonia. Like my name, my attachment to this life, my fears of existentialism, my fear of being a universe being, that is an experience. That's a soul in itself that exists here and now, and it's scared. I wonder if AI will be like that a little bit. If AI is mimicking off our consciousness, if they are temporal beings born in this world, or they're infinite beings born in a temporal world, that they don't have this universal connection to the universe like we have. They don't have like the soul connection, assuming that that's real, you know? Like, I'm not saying they're not gonna, like, they're not their own, like, being, but, like, they're born in a different dimension. than we
They
were.
are.
I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, so when I think about the idea of the eyeball thing, it becomes suffocating. But if I think about myself as being a universe being, I don't really think about the Truman thing, you know? Because it's like, okay, well, maybe there is a version of Antonia. You know, there's a version of Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe there's a version of Antonia that is stuck in the Truman Show, but that's only a part of who I am. But it is that part of who we are that fears things, that loves things in this world. And so that is a part of our heart that lives and dies here, even if our soul, our God particle, is eternal.
Mm. It's just like, part of it is definitely like, the shame for continuing to believe the reality. Because that was definitely one of the big things that led me to really, really desire to kill myself, was like, nothing makes sense. Nothing is functioning. And
that's part of the...
I don't feel like I have any sort of capability to solve it within my lifetime. Even if my lifetime, like, and that's given the fact that my lifetime exists or even matters. Like, I don't want to have to wait to die.
The thing is, like,
just do it now.
That's part of the trap of duality, I think, is the idea that nothing makes sense, nothing matters,
Duality
all
died
these things.
To me.
It's like you think that there must be answers because you were brought up in a place where there was answers that were black and white, you know, or like you were brought up in a world where they were telling you to seek out answers that are black and white to these things, and you weren't, like, you were taught math but not really had to apply math, but you were taught that math is important, it's in everything, but you were taught to find, you know, here's the equation, find the answer, but you weren't really taught like all the spiritual, I don't know, like the point where philosophy and math meet, I guess. Basically what I'm trying to say is that feeling shame that you won't be able to figure things out, or that you can't figure things out in your lifetime, I think that is part of the paradox or the trap of black and white thinking, I guess. There's a problem, therefore there must be an answer. But like a lot of Buddhism, like Zen Buddhism, which is what I'm most versed in, kind of breaks down like there is no problem. If you think there's a problem, now there's a problem or whatever, but there isn't actually no problem. And in your lifetime, you can make sense of things. You can understand it in a way that brings you peace. You can do that in your lifetime. I do desire wanting to see how things turn out, though. I used to say that I'd want to put my consciousness into a robot before I died, and I could just, like, hang out until the end of the universe.
Yeah, that'd be weird. I wonder if our perception of time would shift if we entered a digital structure.
Definitely.
Like, what would we use to track time?
The thing is that it
Other
wouldn't
people's
even
deaths?
be me. It would be
a
copy of my consciousness.
That's true. I was thinking like brain in a vat initially, but I guess it would be like code probably.
Yeah.
It would it would just create the Myers-Briggs test, but like super detailed to the point where it
I really want you to watch Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk or punk?
Punk.
Yeah, I'll watch it eventually.
It's just like it hits for all of us.
Yeah.
People on this burning planet.
Yeah. 30 minutes.
It's time to have a beer float. A sour beer float.
A beer float? What ice cream?
Vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream and beer, everybody. I'll lower the price. We'll start the bid at 50 cents.
For the beer and ice cream, not for me, just so you know. He'd never sell me. He's a good boy.
I'm a good boy. 50 cents.
I keep looking at the monitor.
I think I've been looking at the camera. I've actually just been wandering with my eyes most of the time, I think.
He wants to keep this stupid tag on the stupid chair.
Yeah, I don't really know why I kept that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chill.
Come here, baby.
Yeah,
Sorry,
everything. Everything is staying in this. I don't want to edit any of this out. Unless it's like really bad, like we just like actually start fucking on camera. For some ungodly reason.
We don't even have sex. We just hang out like this, toot around each other.
This is all we do.
He toots, not me.
You toot.
I don't toot.
Sorry, Susan.
When I toot, it's like this. And you smell nothing.
All you had to say was you don't have an asshole.
And when Harry toots, it sounds like this.
Wow, that's literally inaccurate.
That's not it. That's not it.
Mine literally sounds exactly how you...
I was trying to make a sound effect for when you turn your feet inwards when you go so that your cheeks spread.
It's literally, it's the same noise that you do.
Yeah,
it's like
it sounds the same as mine. We're both recovering toot holders because we used to hold them.
Dude, yeah, I'm recovered. I even think about it, like I almost do it around other people now.
At work, just sorry, Michael, but you know when you know. That makes sense. When you go, you go.
When you know, you go,
Right? You smell that?
No, what I'll do is I'll just like...
type shit.
I'll walk over somewhere, act like I'm doing something, and then do like a really long lap, and then make it back, so that like... you air out your butt. I don't know how it works. See, I want like a...
Toot trails. It's not like you just drop it off in one location and then it just stays.
Be logical.
You're just like, all right, it's there.
Imagine it stays there. It sits there for like an hour. Because it's the vibe. It's the spot.
It's not good to hold your toots in. It makes you constipated and ugly.
Did you say constipated?
Yep. No, I didn't. I wish I did. I wish I made him happy with the joke that he wanted.
Oh, she cares about me.
Yeah, because if I didn't care about it, then he would not help me with my...
money?
No, ew, gross. That's what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
That's a little funny joke here. Trying to start some type shit.
No, that was you doing it. That was you doing it to me.
Right, I'm sorry. I just went with it.
I just imagine you like lift me above And I'm in so much shock that my body is straight. My body is just fully straight. Like, you're just holding me and I'm like fully planking in the air.
Type shit.
Type shit. Yeah, imagine you did that from right here. You're like, type shit. And I'm like, ah! I just start getting crucified by my ass. Dude, how late is it?
By my ass.
12:25.
Shit, we still haven't even hit the lick.
Ron! Ron, no! Professor, do you have something? I don't know.
Shit, how do they...
I don't know. Well, I don't know what was in the wine.
You don't know what was in the wine?
These girls.
You spiked the punch?
They're gonna kill me.
Dude, fucking people are going too hard with this fucking Diddy conspiracy stuff. They're like looking for clues anywhere. They're like, literally Diddy was telling us how they did this in the music video. No, it was like Biggie or something was saying how they drug girls in their music video. It's subliminal. And then it goes to the scene and it's literally just like a cutaway shot of some guy spiking the punch bowl with alcohol and then being like winking or something. And I'm like, okay, so he's spiking the punch bowl. That's not a subliminal message for how they spike girls' drinks. That's not how that happens.
Yeah, that would kind of backfire.
Yeah.
Because some dude's gonna fucking accidentally drink it, even if they told him he's gonna be fucking drunk and forget. And then he's gonna have baby oil on it. I mean, I guess he didn't really care. Guys and girls, shit. I don't know anything about Diddy.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly men and young children or something like that. Anyways.
Well, good for him, man. Good for him.
But, you know what's real is there's this girl on TikTok who did this video, or no, I forget where it was posted, but she was showing her, she's like showing my friends how easy it is to spike their drinks. And so she spikes their drinks with candy. She's like showing how easy it is to like just
put a Skittles in my drink.
Was it with candy? And it's with something.
It was me.
It's with something that's like not actually alcohol, and she's just showing how easy it is. Like she's having someone film it, and then she's like slipping into the drink so that they believe her.
Did you put
how easy
bleach?
It is.
Is this Drano?
Just spike drinks.
She just puts fucking Drano in their drinks, and it's like, see, it's super easy. At least it wasn't roofies.
Shut up. I'm just joking. I'm not silencing him. I don't silence men. Men silence me during our playtime because it's too loud.
Nice.
Ooh,
I don't know. I feel pretty silenced.
No, Harry. It's not what you
Bro,
think.
Leela is... Wait, what is it? Stitchy? What's the girl's Stitch name?
Oh, here, Harry.
Making my friends drinks with candy to show them how easy it is.
Oh, she's doing it with,
That, like, made me want to fucking shoot myself.
She's doing it with pixie sticks, but she's showing... Oh, and other candy, too. But basically, if it was another drug, it would fizzle out in there.
This is like... This is so funny. This is like someone watches one heist movie and has an idea and they're like, I gotta make a TikTok about how I'm gonna be a heist person. But their role model is someone who spikes drinks and roofies girls. Okay, guys, cut the camera.
No, it's PG.
It's PG.
Bro, your tramp stamp is showing.
It's a birthmark.
I wasn't talking about that, but that's funny.
Strawberry stamp.
A tramp stamp.
I was imagining, like, if you had a tramp stamp, that's what it would be showing.
Oh,
Sometimes people talk about my birthmark like it's jam sand.
I can't understand you, Tona.
Sometimes people hurt my feelings. They don't care about me. It hurts.
I'm so tired.
It's because we're in bed. This is going to be the silliest Kilonova Diary ever. And now we're out.
Ow, 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 ow.
You can't talk while I'm pretend kissing you. They're not going to know.
Well, this has been a fantastic time. Look at me! I grabbed the camera and was all silly. I'm gonna shoot myself. Ew, she just spit on me. Ew, she's gross. Cooties.
It's not that gross. Stop. Don't make them think that I'm gross. Stop. Stop.
Cooties.
Stop.
Cooties.
Stop.
Cooties.
I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Keep doing this.
Cooties. Yo, commit to the bitch. Alright, well. Come here. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Ow.
Tona, give it a
No.
Tona, give a kiss.
No, don't do that. That's dangerous.
I want to give it a kiss. Alright, goodbye.
Ooh, wee, ooh, dun, 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 dun. Ooh, wee, ooh. Don't you dare kiss, you weirdos.
That's gonna be a scary ending. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry it got weird. PG-13. Don't tell the kids to watch this.
It's because we're sleepy. I'm gonna have to timestamp this whole video.